Good morning, children. Already we have started class 3, Let's Grow Trees, isn't it? We have studied about how to grow the plants, what are the importance of plants, what are the essential things to grow the trees and plants, isn't it? And I have also said how to, I also taught you how the growing plants is very important and what are the advantages of trees, isn't it? And what are the precautions to be taken while planting a tree? Okay. And I also taught the measures to taken by the students. Those are planting. Not only the students, the people, everyone who are starting the growing plants. Isn't it, children? Now we have also record. Once we'll record what are the measures. As I said, no. What are the whatever the plants are available, we have to plant them. Okay, and we have to take the distance, isn't it? And also you have to. It should be exposed to the sunlight, and there should be a distance between the plant to plant, and water should be sufficient, and it should be maintained properly, isn't it? When you are not press the soil properly when you sow a plant or a sapling. After that, what are the measures to be taken? In 3.5, I taught you what are the measures to be taken, isn't it? See, what we have to take first, locally available fence, you have to protect it, and it should be dipped in the tar. The sticks should be dipped into the tar because the termite should not affect the plant, isn't it? Because the wood will attract the termites so fast, isn't it? As I said, no, termites means chadalu, we will say no in Telugu, that will be eaten by the plant. So we have to protect the plant only by dipping the sticks into the tar, isn't it? And to protect the plants from the animals, we have to you can use the old bags or any fertilizer bags, whatever it is available. Okay. When pest also infects the plants, what we have to soak the neem powder and that should be sprayed. Okay, and this gives a protection against the pest and the plant, everything. Okay, and suppose you are not available in the house. So how your plant, who will be taking care of your plants or else? So there is so many measures. Just you can take a plastic water bottle, 2 liter water bottle, just put a small hole to the cap and cut the upper layer of the bottle and pour water in that, and in that hole, the cap which are made hole, na, then you have to keep a small cotton cloth or a cotton so that it will be letting the water drop by drop so the plant will not get dry. Okay, and you can also be see the plant fresh when you return from the village. Okay, now let's talk about 3.6. What is the Council of Green Revolution? The Council of Green Revolution means, here children, I am going to read the para. Let us put the finger here. We have learned about the planting trees and the protective measures to be taken. Where do we get these plants? Who will provide us? These issues bother us. Some people plant a locally available plant. Some people bring from the nurseries. And the people belonging to the Council for Green Revolution are uh, working through schools in villages, cities to render the necessary help and provide plants to be grown in our schools. So, children, what you are talking about in the first para? See, after reading the lesson, everyone will be very eager to grow the plants, isn't it? So, what we have to do? We have learned. We know now what all they need. Everything we know. But from where do we get the plants? That is the main topic now. From where do we get the plants? So where it will be available? Okay, some people what they'll do, they'll borrow from others. Okay, wherever they see, they'll get with the sapling, with the roots, they bring and they plant in the homes. Or else some they'll go to the nurseries and they'll buy. Isn't it? Nursery means we have to learn now in the fourth class. A group of varieties of plants will be grown in the nursery. So from there they'll go and get it. But here is what is the use of Council for Green Revolution? It is responsible for growing the. It will visit the cities everywhere they will visit, and they will provide necessary help to the people to grow the plants, especially for the schools, because today's citizens or today's students are tomorrow's citizens, isn't right, children? So they go to every school in the villages and cities. They provide the saplings to the students. Okay, to plant the trees, to encourage the students and the people in the villages to grow more and more plants. Okay, and not only that, they will say you how to protect them, what are the measures to be taken, what are the precautions also to be taken. Now, coming to the second paragraph, plant trees and develop relationship with them. It is our duty to protect the water, the air, and the environment, which are essential for our life. Our life depends on trees. The Council for Green Revolution reminds the adults and the children not only for planting and protecting plants, but also need for a pollution-free environment. The main aim of this organization is to protect the environment. It has been formed only for this purpose. Up to the purpose, you have to put the tick mark, children. See, what is the main aim of this Council for Green Revolution? This revolution means, children, it will encourage the people. Because they want to protect the environment. How it is important? We need air, water. Isn't it? At the same time, it is our responsibility to save the environment also. Right? If you want to save the environment, it is important to save the plants also, isn't it? So, what is the main aim of this green revolution? It reminds the adults and the children for planting and protecting the trees, but also need for the pollution for free environment. So what is the main aim of the Green Revolution? Free environment. So this organization, now next starting children, this organization has laid a platform for every school by developing an understanding about the environment and make every student to participate in Green Revolution. You can underline this also. This organization has laid a platform for every school by developing an understanding about the environment and make every student to participate in green revolution. So what is that? Encouraging the people, the students to participate, and they are making to understand how important is the environment. The people see now or are not educated, isn't it? The small children who should educate, somebody should be there. And the villagers people are uneducated. So they too don't know what are the importance of the plants and the trees. What is the importance of the environment? So, what is the main aim of this green revolution? They have to encourage the people. Now, this organization aims at planting 1 crore plants. See about a wonderful distinction. What is the aim of this plant? They want to plant 1 crore plants. Okay, it has supplied plants to 650 government schools so far. What is it? They have to plant 1 crore plants, isn't it? It is so not a wonder. Children, 1 crore plants means what? So what they have done, it has supplied plants to 650 government schools so far. They have given 5 plants to each student. Thousands of teachers and students are made partners. Lakhs of plants are planted. See, so what a wonderful idea, children, the Green Revolution has made. Isn't it? They want to make the earth green. So what they have done, they have visited 650 schools. They talked to the students, they talked to the teachers, and they paired up with the and they have planted more than 11. So they have given but each student 5 plants. Each student 5 plants. They made a group. For that one teacher was in charge for that. So where it is, I said no. The plant to grow a plant, place is place makes an important role. So with the help of the teachers, they have planted so many plants. Nearly lakhs of plants were planted. That they impart knowledge to the students by asking them to read the environmental pledge, educate them on the precautions to be taken while planting the trees and their protection. So not only this children, what is imparting the knowledge, how to grow the plants, not only the plants about the pledge, they also are having the pledge. How will take the pledge? No, India is my country about regarding our India as an Indian. So here also for the Green Revolution, they are giving they are imparting the knowledge of giving this pledge. Okay, so educate them and also about the precautions. Now you can see children in the picture. In the picture, you can see The teachers, students, and Mrs. Leela Lakshma Reddy, President of Council for Green Revolution in a school premises, planting the trees. You can see the children also. See, can you see what are there in their hands, children? Okay, we will learn in the next paragraph. Turn to the page number 42. Now, they are successfully organizing the programs by planting trees. Isn't it, children? They are successfully organizing the programs of planting trees. The organization is fruitfully conducting the programs of planting trees by creating awareness among the students regarding the environmental pledge, precautions to be taken while planting trees, protective measures, etc. This organization fruitfully they are conducting programs. Many programs they are conducting. For the last 2 years, the Council for Green Revolution has been conducting forest motivating movement. Not only this, children, they want to protect the forest. I said no, there is a lot of deforestation nowadays going on in our India. So they want to protect the forest. So they have not only motivating to plant the trees, but they are encouraging to motivate the forest also as a part of plantation of 1 crore plants. What their plan is? 1 crore plants. Students and teachers from Mahbubnagar, Nalgonda, Warangal, and Rangareddy districts are carrying forward the movement. Medak district has started this movement. 2 lakh students have planted 10 lakh plants. 2 lakh students, children, have planted 10 lakh plants in one day. Can you imagine what a great success is this? Isn't it? And they have also taken the pledge on environmental protection. Not only this, children, they have also taken the pledge for the environmental protection. See, such a great thing, isn't it? If everyone is bothered about in this way, what will happen, children? One day the earth becomes green and everyone will be happy. Now let us read the environmental pledge here. What is the first thing? Can you see in the picture, children? Environmental pledge. So the Council of Green Revolution people are there and that students are there. They're making them to say the pledge. What is the main aim of this pledge? To plant the trees. In this, what is the pledge? Here are some points. See, I will plant and grow trees as they give out oxygen, which plays a vital role in existence of the living organisms. That is important, isn't it? Because it gives us oxygen. I will motivate the people to plant trees as they bring rainfall. What it is saying? I will motivate the people to plant trees as they bring rainfall. I will make all efforts to see the air, water, and soil do not get polluted. What is the next point, children? I will make all efforts to see that air, water, and soil do not get polluted. I will let the people know the fact that house which protect us from heat, cold, and rain cannot be built without trees. So, what is the next point, children? The environment should be not polluted, and the houses which we are building, no, that should be protected with the heat, cold, and rain cannot be built without trees. Every house should be have a tree. Okay, I will condemn cutting down trees, exploiting forest wealth, for factors causing pollution, interrupting nature. I will not allow such activities to take place anywhere. So what they're telling, they have to condemn, they have to be against the cutting of trees, exploiting the forest wealth, interrupting the nature. Isn't it? These all the activities should be taken seriously. Okay, on this occasion, I take oath to see that people follow the above aspects and I too will obey them and set an ideal example. So what is the main aim of this? They have to set an example for the everyone. Children, you to take this pledge in your school because everyone have to take, not only the government school. Here we are talking only about the government school, but it is important for the every school. And before the children, let us say about the green and greenwood. Greenwood School here, the Dampalli ZTH School is an ideal example for greenery and won the Green School Award recently. What a wonderful children, isn't it? So Gadampalli ZTH High School has made an ideal school for every school. They gave an inspiration to every school and won the Green School Award recently. The school is located at Pelkalapalli Mandal in Nagarkal. The school headmaster, teachers and students together tried and made it a green school. So in the school also they have planted so many trees. Together children, it is a teamwork. Okay, it is a teamwork. The Council for the Green Revolution Act extended their cooperation by supplying them 400 plants. Half of them were planted in the school and the rest in their houses. By giving the responsibilities of the plants, protection and growth to the students, we are enabling them to love and enhance their attachment with their plants. They celebrated birthdays and tied rakis to the plants. See, such a wonderful thing they have done. So 400 plants were given to them, children. So the half of the plants they have planted in their school and half they have taken to their own home and they planted there and they are protecting and taking measures and they're celebrating the birthdays also and also tying the rakis to them. That means they are making trees and plants as their friends. Isn't it, children? So such a wonderful lesson is this, children. Really, I feel you people also enjoying it. Now let's go to the topic next page number 43. Thus, to make the environmental green in the school, not only the Council for the Green Revolution, but also other organizations like Vande Mataram Foundation, the Forest Department, National Green Corps, etc., are putting their best efforts. If you want to plant trees in a school or in a villages council, consult the Council for Green Revolution. Not only these children, there are many organizations who are coming forward to help the people, like Vande Mataram Foundation, the Forest Department, the National Green Corps, etc. There are many organizations that are coming forward and helping the school students and also the villagers. Okay, if you want to take such an or the Council of Revolution, Green Revolution, you can consult them and take the plants from them and you can plant. See children, in our school also, you know, many of the NCC students, they will plant, high school children plant the trees, isn't it? And we also celebrate Vana Mahotsav, isn't it children? Vana Mahotsav in the month of June, because even the government of Telangana is also provided many sort of plants to encourage the people to plant, isn't it? What about the certificate? If you, the Council for Green Revolution presents Love for the Forest Award and medal to the students who participate in forest motivating movement for planting, growing and protecting the plants given to them and also help in protecting the environment. So what is they will do, children? The Council for the Green Revolution, they will give the certificate. Okay, participation certificate and also gives the award those who participate very actively in this. Okay, think, is there any voluntary organization? What does it function? You can just make a idea of your place, children. So then here, do you know the National Green Corps was established with the objectives of filling the school surroundings with greenery and protecting the environment. What is the main aim, children? The National Green Corps establishment of the objective of filling the school surroundings with greenery and protecting the environment. That is the main aim. Enjoying the greenery with the learning experience, recognizing the hard work, identifying the environmental pollution, explaining about it. So we have to identify the experience children. We have to recognize the hard work and make environmental pollution, explaining about it, creating awareness towards the conservation of environment to the villages, etc. are its other goals. So we have to, what are the other goals? They have to explain. At present, it is functioning in high schools of our state with various activities. Children, it is everywhere it is there, not only here, everywhere, every state is doing this. And do you know, children, many people migrate from the villages to towns and cities in search of livelihood. Okay, why they are migrating? Migrating means moving from one place to another. For what? In search of jobs. Okay, 67% of population lives in towns. Out of 100 population children, 67% of population is living in cities and towns. What about the villages? As the population is increasing in cities, the quantum of waste products and problems is also rising. Children, see in the cities, wherever you go, just example, you see Hyderabad, you can see the Mumbai, you can see the Delhi, New Delhi, how much pollution. If you go to the New Delhi, the state capital, how much pollution is there? Isn't it, children? Temperature is increasing along with the pollution. Not only when the pollution increases, actually what is happening, temperature is also increasing. So plants are being made to convert the waste material of living organisms into manure and use it as a fertilizer to grow the vegetables. Okay, every crores of rupees is being spent to dispose the fertilizers to grow vegetables. Garbage in the Hyderabad city alone. Sorry, children. Here, the temperature is increasing. No, what the people are doing? The waste material is converted. Okay, the waste material is converted into the natural manure, isn't it? And the crores in the cities, the crores of rupees is being spent in Hyderabad city only to dispose the garbage. The crores of rupees they are spending for disposing the garbage means imagine children how difficult how much money we are wasting. These problems can be solved by converting the organic garbage into organic manure. That's what I said, no, children. Last year also I thought the government of what they are doing, they are giving two types of dustbins, one green dustbin, red dustbin. Okay, all the greenery vegetables and the fields of vegetables and fruit should be put in one basket, and the plastic things, covers, papers, other should be put in the other garbage, so that it can be converted into the natural manure. This problem can be solved. Okay. And the Department of Horticulture has planned and implemented the process of making compost from kitchen waste to use it as the manure for plants in pots on the terrace and balcony. Not only this, so whatever the wastage is there now, children, that also can be from your house. I'm talking about from your house, the wastages can be there now, like vegetables, daily we will cook, daily we will eat food, daily we will eat vegetables. The wastage of the even if you soak the rice, that rice water can be also given to the plants. Okay, so that all the vegetable peels, the wastes of the fruits, everything you can convert into manure and you can use in the pots where you grow on the terrace, you can grow. Okay, so it will be healthy. Plastic plates, cement bags, ladders, and old tires are used in growing vegetables. Children, nowadays, even if this also can be converted. Okay, reuse, recycle. We are saying the topic now. Reuse, recycle. Okay, and then whatever the waste things that also be recycled. Now, taken to promote greenery in your school. Did you plant any kind trees, children, in your school or in your house? Okay, what will you do to protect the plants you planted? Or what you have to do? What you have to do? You have to take measures. You have to protect. Whose help would you take to plant the trees? Whose help will take? You can take the elders as your small children. But I think after listening this lesson, no need of taking anybody's help. You can do your own. Okay, children? I think up to here you have understood better. Let us complete the 3.7 in the next session, and one more time we will recall the lesson. Okay, children? Bye. Take care.